Hey people, welcome to the channel, and here we go again with Star Citizen, loading up Polaris here, trying to have fun as always. I don't know the point of all of this, given that there's so many bugs and stuff that happens. For example, I was just loading this up, and because I went too fast up the ramp, it blew up, right? So I wasn't even like speeding or anything, it was just normal speed. Now I have to go very slowly at it. But yeah, just touching the ramp, you blow up. Fun times. I know. But yeah, I mean, the idea is that with this game, with these ships that have all of the cool stuff, you're able to do these things, right? Not much of a point to them because why is it not stopping? I just turned it off. There it is. A little bit laggy there. Let's see if I can move it a little bit. It is the worst pickup the worst pickup ever in the history of pickups. Let's hope it stays there. What else should I bring along? I don't know. But I will say this. I died, and because I had my respawn set here, it wasn't a complete absolute waste of my time. Not only that, because I had my gear that I could recover right away. Because of tier 1, I didn't lose all of my stuff. I had to go back into the backpack and pick everything up that I had there. Those vehicles are not mine, by the way. Just here. Yeah, it just goes to show how often people just leave stuff hanging around. I don't know if there's much of a point in the little pickup truck. I have a few boxes here that I could use to load up. Then again, if I'm parking close enough to a bunker, I might as well use, just drag it with a hand tool. Or at the same time, there's also the option of having some smaller, like a Pisces, right? And go with that instead, Use a Pisces would be a little bit quicker. It does not have the grid, so yeah, I have it open here. I have to close everything up. I don't have the grid here. The grid is only in the storage compartment, so you don't have that. But what else are we gonna do? Progress? Go anywhere? No, we just damn waste time like this. But yeah, it is a nice change that for once we don't lose all of our stuff all the time. That's a little bit refreshing that we don't lose our crap every single time. I am carrying a couple of helmets that are a little bit more rare. Some of the Halloween stuff. I have a few of those, so it's not as if I would lose anything super crucial. Ooh, there's someone driving around over there. Alright. But still. Let's just get out of here. I do have a mission active. Let's try doing a little bit of a bunker. I want to collect a little bit more armor for... I don't know. Not much of a point, is it? It is also true that now that we do have the item recovery, it is not as needed anymore to have to farm stuff, which in many ways was an excuse to go out there and try to do these things. Now that you don't have the need for it anymore, but it had to be done. It was ridiculous to keep on going with this silly idea of constantly losing all of your shit, and everyone looking like a hobo. Everyone was running around in their sperm suits because no one wanted to lose their precious stuff. And now at least you see a little bit more variety, and that's always nice to see. What is it that I have here? Well, it's just a simple mission. I'll check how viable the Polaris is so as to have it as a run-around ship. Probably not. And the idea of loading everything up, well, one of the things that has to be said is you don't have the problem anymore of just any murder hobo crashing against you with a fucking Aurora and ruining your day or your evening. Now it's a little bit tougher than that. So yeah. Now I think I've uploaded already the video on the problems with the bed. It is almost impossible to get your bed to work here. Ridiculous. But well, it is what it is. Is that a player over there? Someone throwing missiles? Ooh, I'm being targeted? Let's bring up the... No, someone's getting shot at, I think. Someone is engaging some kind of combat over there. Alright. You have fun, you guys. I'll just go do this thing. I have the turrets. And I think I have my own PD weapons, right? They're doing their thing. Ooh, someone got blown up. Well, it is in a little bit of a crater. So we have a bit of a crater situation going on here. For this sort of thing, I think it makes sense to have... Why am I not slowing down? Ooh. There we go. It's gonna be rough. Okay. Let's try aligning as much as we can this big old monster here. Nice big old ship. Bunch of dead people that were not entirely prepared for this and died, as it usually happens. I'm taking my time, and with a respawn location here already, that should be even extra easy. Super easy. Now again, we have to be careful because we don't want to die, right? We don't want to blow up like a bunch of idiots. Ooh, these guys are here, right? I forgot about them. Right. That is... Are my weapons shooting at these guys or not? There's a corpse there. Oh no, just a little piece of metal. Okay. Okay, let's just open... No, let's just not open anything. Let's just turn engines off. There you go. Get out of here. Start shooting. Doing stuff. Now, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know of any ship that allows you to move around a 1SU box, and at the same time, you have the option of shooting from it. Wasn't it the case that with the old Ursa, you had some place to store stuff? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Is there any land vehicle that you can shoot from, and at the same time, you have... Because what I could do here is the following. I could just load up this thing on top of that. Okay, it's gonna be a little box here. Nothing special. Now I need to get ready to go shooting and deal with these clowns. Let's just take a little bit of cover here, just in case. Don't expect all of that much trouble. Oh, someone over there. Be welcome to drop dead at any minute now. Alright, there you go. Oh, there's a couple of them. Nice, fun, okay. So, I am a little bit better covered. Why is my ship moving? Dear God. Taking cover. Dude, he's not dying, is he? There you go. Finally. Alright, what about that one over there? He seems to be chilling alright. Nothing too spectacular to worry about. Okay, I think we're done here. I think we can safely go into our vehicle and try not to blow up as we leave our big old ship. Features. You know what? I feel more comfortable just dragging around the damn box instead of doing anything to... Yeah, that's how comfortable I feel about all of this thing. I'll just go with a box and that's it. It's not as if I'm that far away, right? I think that's more like for turrets and stuff like that, you know. Oh, he was not chilling at all, was he? he was more than willing to kill me, apparently. What an asshole. You try to be nice to people and this is how you get repaid? Screw that guy. Okay, so these folks here should have something interesting for me. Ah, shit. No, not really. Oh! Well, I do like the undersuits. I don't like all of the other crap. We might as well drop it. Drop, drop, drop. Why is this so complicated? There you go. Yeah, taking it easy. I mean, I might as well drop that there. Here. Those helmets are actually worth a little bit of money, you know? So it's not entirely unreasonable to... Yeah, probably even better if I just get rid of a few things here. Let's put that helmet there, not those. Suit. Okay. That's kind of alright. I should have dropped some of this food over there. Not really care all that much. Let's try getting some of this stuff from this guy. Ooh, he has a nice... Okay, there you go. There you go. So he had a nice little gun. We'll put it here. I could actually carry that in my own backpack, you know. Let's go with that. Moving around a bunch of ammo, not those things. This could go here, just to clear some space up. I was in a station just picking up a little bit of food, stealing some food. Yeah, those two helmets I would really not like to lose, if at all possible. If something goes wrong and you just, you know, system crashes or whatnot, that's usually okay. It's not gonna break anything, at least not very bad. Okay, let's put these things there. Should have maybe brought a bigger box, but already filling it up nicely. That's a nice piece of armor that I like. So as you see, I'm super chill, not getting pissed at anything. Yeah. Much better this way, right? That is, until everything goes to shit, then I will be pissed. But for now, chilling, cool. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. La 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 la. Everything is awesome. Na, 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 na. At least for now. At least for now. This guy, anything interesting? Well, kinda like. Maybe on the way up, if we have the room for it. For now. Well, let's actually finish the job, right? We have a mission here. Not just screwing around. By the way, I might as well heal myself a little bit. There you go. Nice. We go with our gun. By the way, this one I found. This is a Ascension rifle. So I found this thing. Interestingly enough. Can't get the hang in global when you're mining. Okay. Dude. How about we reload a little bit faster than that? It's a little bit unsettling when they take that much time. There's a bunch of guys going my way over there. Ooh, phew. Let's engage in the good old practice of not getting killed while doing missions. How about we do that? Let's patch ourselves up a little bit. Okay. 12 rounds? Alright. Can do that, right? We can do it. 12 more rounds. Using a lot of ammo here. Let's be a little bit more careful here. There you go. That was not all that bad, was it? Let's see if we find anything cool around here. Anything worth looting. Okay, these things are always nice to have. Let's go around here. Ooh, fancy stuff. Might as well drop it. What about these guys? Do they have any interesting loot that we can benefit from? With the prices of ammo, they're almost as bad as ammo in the real world these days. Might as well load up on some of this stuff. Why can I not? Okay, shit. This one goes there. This one comes with me. Or not. Or stays there. Whatever. Let's go drop some of this stuff and then go back and see what else we find. Okay. Yeah, that was okay. Let's drop some of these things. Helmets and guns and... Oh, I actually did drag it. A little bit laggy there for a second. Big old ammo. Ammunition is... Well, I actually should bring some of this with me. There you go. Fortunately, they all came my way, so that's nice. Makes things easier. Not gonna grind all of the crap I see all over the place. Just see if there's any loot. Loot is gonna be a little bit better lately, I think, right? Is it? There you go. That's a little bit of an unusual helmet. Fun. Oh, these guys. I definitely want to loot those guys. Yes, those guys have nice stuff. So they did improve the looting a little bit more. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I'll just finish this thing and find if there's anything else worth grabbing. Let me see if there's any other loot box or anything cool around here. Alright, so as to show you, give you a good idea of the kind of stuff you can expect. That's what I'm talking about. That is Canuto. Oh shit, doesn't fit in there? Why not? What about this one? None of these things fit? Okay, that's disappointing. I like that one, Canuto Sniper. That's pretty cool. So as you see, loot is a little bit better. It's a little bit better. It's not awesome, but we are going in the right direction with that. A bit more of that old flary item stuff. And I guess that's it. I think that's all we have. Folks, that's going to be all for now. If you enjoy the content and you have fun while hanging around with me as I play along, yeah, do subscribe. Alright, see you next time. Take care. Have a good one.